Let's talk about Daredevil Season 1. As with the first season of Daredevil, it is about this attorney who as a kid got blinded in an accident, but ends up gaining extraordinary senses. He sets up his practices in his home of Hell's Kitchen, where he now fights injustice as a lawyer by day, but a vigilante at night. And with this season, it introduced us to Charlie Cox as Daredevil, as well as Vincent D'Onofrio as Wilson Fisk, as well as a great supporting cast from Deborah Ann Wall, Eldon Henson, Rosario Dawson, and so much more. And just what this series did, how it introduced Daredevil, how it showed off Hell's Kitchen, and like how it showed off like this side of the MCU. It just did all that in a very unique way. As with this series, it's pretty much like dark and gritty, as this pretty much is like a noir crime type show. And it just does that perfectly well. How Charlie Cox portrays Daredevil is just phenomenal, as we see him try to balance being a lawyer, being a vigilante, keeping that secret, and the difficulty it is to keep that secret, dealing with being a blind man. Charlie just portrays all that perfectly well. And in my opinion, he is one of the best actors in the MCU. And just what we see in this season, slowly the rise of the Kingpin, while Matt Murdock as Daredevil is trying to bring him down, trying to bring down his operation, trying to expose him with a little bit of help from Karen Page, Foggy Nelson, and Ben Urich. We see him be a little bit pushed to his limits on what he will do to stop evil. But yet there are some interesting parallels with the two of them, as in a way they're both thinking they're doing good, but Wilson Fisk is trying to do good in his own twisted evil way. And just the character dynamics from Matt and Foggy, Matt and Karen, were all just phenomenal. It was all portrayed perfectly well, as we see Matt and Foggy being these two best friends. And when we see Foggy find out some stuff, like the heartbreak is there. You feel bad for the avocados at law. Along with the gritty look of New York, the action in this just stands out. From the one scene hallway fight, to Daredevil taking on some of Kingpin's henchmen, to Kingpin himself, the action in this season was just phenomenal. Like, this was a perfect introduction to the Defender saga at the time, and what Marvel Television was able to do with this series. You could just tell that there was just a lot of love and care for this. Overall, Daredevil Season 1 was a perfect start to the Defender saga that sprawled into 2 more seasons. And I'm just gonna say this, but Daredevil is probably my favorite series there is, out of all TV shows ever. But have you seen Daredevil Season 1? If so, what are your thoughts on it? Let me know in the comments below and follow me for more.